He's barely cooled off from his performance, but joining me on the white couch, this is Trinidad James. What's up, sir?
Boss.
Welcome in, man.
How you doing, brother?
Congratulations on the continued success, man.
I've always figured out a way.
You got a new smash.
Hey, man. Got all type of new stuff. New jewelry, new smiles, everything.
How's it feel? Because obviously, anytime you have a record as big as you did, now to continue on and still be here, it's got to feel good, right?
Nah, it's a beautiful thing, man. At the end of the day, one thing I want to make sure that people know that you do not quit in whatever you believe in. That's all it comes down to, bro. Everything else is kind of like, you know, like the social media and what people say about you and what people you think your friends gonna say about you, it does not matter. You have to believe in yourself and keep pushing.
Yeah, now, has it been a roller coaster ride for you? Coming from, obviously, streets, hitting the highest level of success, going through different situations,
right.
Label with yourself a career, and now kind of hitting that stride again?
It's beautiful, man. It's just industry college, that's all. I have no ill feelings to nobody, no labels, anything like that. It's like, it's not that deep, man. It's a part of the game.
What do you wish you knew now, looking back on when you were first coming out, that you've learned over that period of time that you didn't then?
My own worth. That's the main thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you know that you are the juice, then you have to make sure that you secure the juice.
Yeah. Now, you have a kind of a crazy story in how you came up and stuff. You were kind of the guy where everybody would come, get kicks and all that stuff. That's why I had to come bust out.
Hey, I appreciate those. You're gonna make me have to go on eBay like right after to go get me because they look beautiful. I can't stop looking at them. They're crazy.
But you got crazy little collection too. I've seen some of your stuff.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I've always been a sneaker guy. So even when I was running the boutique, I had a vision of just how I feel that people should dress. Not like me, but, you know, what's comfortable for you. Be the best you in your fashion. So, I mean, that's all it was. I always like to make people feel and look the best that they can.
How would you say, like, if you were to break down the percentage is actual music versus image and branding versus videos and social media? Like, what's the most important?
I feel like the industry, I could honestly say I feel the industry has flipped from, like, it being music 75 to all the other stuff 25 to complete opposite, you know what I'm saying? Where image, social media, and
way more.
All that is like 85 and the rest is like 15, you know?
Where do you kind of get some of your influences on style from?
I mean, old school, man, 70s, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Outkast, Dungeon Family, you know, I mean, Busta Rhymes, you know, just all the people who is like confidence level on 1,000,000. You know, it's confidence, man. You know, James Brown.
You have to wear those boots, right?
Oh, man.
Before we go to the break, I gotta ask you, sneakers, what's your favorite pair now that you have?
Favorite pair is still my Jordan 2s, you know, just regular joints, you know, but I mean, I've worn my Legends of the Summer 3s, those all red 3s. You know, I've took this shoe, I keep it in each collection that I build. It's just there, passionate.
How crazy is it to see how the sneaker game has kind of evolved, and what's your thoughts on it, kind of being one of the insiders on where it's going? You're seeing Jordans.
It's very depressing for a person like me who's put so much time into it to kind of like, you just can't enjoy it no more. Like, it's like, dude, why do these shoes cost that much on the resale side of things? Like, you know, and I feel like that's kind of like when the kids, because the kids don't know any better, they're kids. That's why they're kids. When they see these resale prices where it's like, where am I gonna come up with $3,000? Where am I, not even gonna go, where am I gonna come up with $1,000?
For one pair of
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sneakers.
where am I gonna come up with $1,300? I gotta have it. He has it. And then they come shoot somebody for a pair of Jordan 12s. Like, come on, bro.
I heard you're giving away something for our fans tonight.
I definitely got a nice sneaker for the lucky person or whatever. Something clean, something real clean and beautiful.
Post up that hashtag SKEE TV. Trinidad James is in the building. So I want to talk about Just a Little Thick. How'd this record come about?
I mean, it's beautiful, man. My boy Ron, he sent me the beat for Mustard. He's like, you know, if you come up with something, you know, let him know. So I'm listening to it, and I was like, I kind of got the hook, but let me move on to the verse, because for some reason I had the verse. And when I went and got in the booth, I knocked out the hook. When I was done with it, I'm like, who could really, you know, bring this, like, you know, home? Like, Mystical, bro. Who else, bro? The OG, bro.
He's
like,
so slept on. He does not get his just
he's
due. Like, when
man, bro. Like,
I remember waiting for his albums whenever No
on the
Limit was
Puzzle
putting
Piece
them out.
album, Mind the Mystical.
God.
Like, come on, bro.
Nobody
I
can
didn't
rap
shoot
like
myself
that.
in the foot right now to show how happy I am. Like,
Nobody
come on,
could
bro.
rap like that.
God.
And then
Nobody.
we got Lil Dicky on the show tonight.
And Lil Dicky, I mean, which is like, dude, I'm a fan of that guy, man. I'm a true fan of anybody who's a true fan of themselves. And he's true to who he is, man.
I mean, just it's such an entertaining combo when you think of DJ Mustard on the beat, Trinidad James, Mystical, Lil Dicky, all these different worlds that don't really, I don't think they've ever intersected. I don't remember.
And that's the beautiful thing about music, man. Music, hip-hop music, dude, has always been a way to bring cultures together.
It's incredible. So you got the Gold Gang going on?
Go Gang always, man. Go Gang Records, whatever. My artist, 31 Grams. He's doing really well. We just dropped his first single video.
What are you listening to right now? What kind of energizes you?
Lil Yachty, his style is really dope. He's a new kid that's coming out of Atlanta, really dope. Who else?
How is the whole Atlanta hip hop scene right now in your eyes?
I mean, it's beautiful. It's young.
Yeah.
It's real young. It's like Andre with no hair young. Like,
yeah, and you're not the young guy anymore.
Yeah, it's like, wow, these kids are young and energetic and creative. Who else? I mean, I kind of give everybody. Like, I just shot a video the other day, and this kid, he was a skater and punk rock. You know, he was like, dude, you should listen to Turnstile.
Yeah.
And so I was listening to him yesterday, and I was like, man, I'm driving so fast. I'm having like the best time of my life listening to Turnstile. Never heard of him. And a kid put me on, like a freaking kid.
You've built your brand in so many different areas, and one thing that a lot of people might not realize, unless they're real music heads, is the success that you've had between, I guess the biggest record of the year last year with Bruno.
Come on, man.
Did you think your record would be a song that you were writing on performed at the Super Bowl?
Things like that,
Uptown
man.
Funk we're talking about.
Uptown Funk. I mean, it's a
Record of
beautiful
the year.
thing, bro. Like, that's why you don't quit. Yeah, Awkward Everything was huge, but Uptown Funk was even bigger than that. Like, you know, like, don't give up on your greatness. Don't ever let anybody tell you anything different than what you know. Like, that was one of the main reasons why I came into the game, is because I know I had something to offer in my life. I didn't care about being a better rapper than anybody. I'm getting my story across, and I'm making sure that you're entertained.
They keep saying you have to know you're great, never give up. Have there been moments where you felt like quitting or like, man, it's rough out here? Have you gone through those, and how, for other people at home going through them, how would you advise them to get through that?
The only thing that ever like scared me at any point in time was like not being creative. I don't care about money and all that type of stuff, but like not being able to create dope stuff. Coming out to California, that opened, like just the sun rays, man, like God was just like talking to me like, know that you're the man. Don't go through any of these weird slumps in your creativity. Stay humble, stay hungry, and you'll be all right. And that's what I did, bro.
It's great talk right there. No better way to say it. Be great. Trinidad James.